Alright guys, in today's video, we're going over 10 types of Roblox toilet tower defense players. And comment down below what type of players have you came across from this list. And with what we love and hate, the crate beggar. There's always that one player or even so many of them that comes up to you and asks for a free exclusive crate. And that's every partner's nightmare. I'm telling you, if you join the game firsthand, you will at least see one person begging for an exclusive free crate so they can get that juicy 70%, 29%, or even that rare 1% tower that they probably won't use. They only go from server to server, waiting 8 hours a day, getting likely 0 to 3 crates a day. Can I get a free exclusive crate? My guy, of all the time you're spending, you could be grinding for coins to get way better skibidi characters or make my bowl of ramen while you're at it. And what's funny is the towers from the crates aren't that hard to get unless you are carried by a good team of players who have way better towers than you to the point of winning a free crate. I mean, in Toilet HQ, if you're carried by a team of people that plays Toilet HQ and you beat it for the first time, you legit get a free exclusive crate. And what's funny, you get one exclusive free crate each time there's a new update if you beat this for the first time. And after, well, getting enough coins, you just can come over here. You can spend most of your coins that you saved up to get a free... Wait. Oh my god. Wait, we just got a mythical. What the heck? That proves my point. You can just literally get a free mythical. Next up, we got the auto skipper. Yes, my favorite. This guy is in almost every match you play. It sucks to have hope in not having one of your teammates to auto skip at some point in the middle of a match, because auto skipping spawns in so many skibidi toilets as if an admin is purposely spamming them without mercy. Every single wave gets worse and worse and just more difficult for pretty much everybody, right? And you can't even tell that person to stop auto skipping because either they're number 1, AFK, number 2, can't see your message, or they are just a noob and don't know how to stop auto skipping, or even worse, just being a troll, bruh. I despise these kinds of people. At this point, when you know you have an auto skipper in your team and they are not listening to a word that anyone says, the smartest thing to do is go in the chat, type in /lobby. And what you just did, you just saved yourself a good 20 minutes of your life. Thank me later. Legit, nobody isn't trying to waste nearly 20 minutes of struggling to upgrade their towers just to die off with less coins as a reward afterwards. I just want to take home the coins and leave with at least 100 coins for a summon, please. But as for number 3 on the list, we've got the most patient NPC behavior I've ever seen in this game, the waiter. The person who lets very weak toilets enter the base and then take damage. They legit just stare and follow the skibidi toilets all the way to the base as if they're going to do anything. The waiter could be anybody on your squad. It really could. I'm just saying. Now, this is very common when the first, or I guess the beginning waves in general, end off and none of your already upgraded towers aren't doing anything but just soaking in all of the dust of just nothingness. The sucky part is nobody has any money at this point to summon a unit to stop those toilets from taking damage to your base. But hey, if you're lucky enough to get in with a squad who's played this game for a little while, they will likely skip the wave before the toilets get to the base. Everyone earns money, someone saves the day in just a lick of time. However, if you ever come across the waiter, all you have to do is just save up a lot of coins to get the secret agent. My guy, the secret agent, instantly 1 or 2 tap skibidi boss toilets like it's literally nothing. It's freaking OP, I'm not gonna lie. Just know it's never fun to play with the waiter, but you know what isn't fun? The tier 1 pro, who has either the best towers in the game or just pretty decent towers, just doesn't upgrade for as many waves as possible that has already gone by, right? They have already saved up on so much money to the point where the game is getting even more and more difficult for everyone else without spending anything. They're not picking up their slack whatsoever. Now this becomes a problem, like a major problem, in later waves, leading to the game being nearly over, well, depending on who's carrying the team the most, but I'm talking about the guy who has a bunch of Titan cameraman and doesn't upgrade not a single tower and basically any overpowered Titan tower. Every unit they place is just forever stuck at level 1 and abandoned like my dad. Next up, number 5, the best placer. Man, I love this guy. I actually don't. This is the guy who summons all units on the wrong side or in the wrong spot. That goes against helping in the first place. Let's say a noob walks up to place a helicopter camera all the way in the front where they instantly get eliminated, wasting the helicopter camera's cooldown and money for this tower. Heck, even upgrading at this point, just it's not worth it. You're basically just wasting your time if you upgrade and place it right here. Placement is very important when it comes to the helicopter camera. So how about something even worse? Placing an AoE tower away from a corner. See, there are a few good corners in every toilet tower defense map, right? Corners are your best friends when it comes to this game. I'm telling you. Let's say the misplacer places an AoE tower by a straight area, just a straight road, right? And that tower's radius circle is nowhere to be seen next to a corner whatsoever. My God, it's just a headache at this point, man. Like, what are you doing, man? It's an AoE unit's area of effect. It's very useful. Use it the right way. This is just by far the most cursed players that I hope you guys don't ever come across. My dude wastes all of his money from past waves just to place a tower to instantly become bankrupt. What's 6 on the list is the AFK guy. As soon as they join in a match with other players, you would think that they're gonna help. They're totally gonna help, you know, with playing the game, right? No, they just immediately, without a doubt, become AFK the whole entire game, thinking that they're going to be carried by whoever is in their game with better towers. They stack up on so much money by doing absolutely nothing, and once the game ends, they are back to a new match earning more and more and more coins. As annoying as this type of player is, I've got to give it to them. This is a very smart move. Knowing the AFK farm doesn't give much coins even after 10 hours, that could just cover 3 to 4 matches of the desert map, but being the AFK guy is just pure laziness and weird. But you want to know what else is weird? The cosplayer. This person who spent way too much Robux dressing up as their favorite tower in the game. I mean, but there's nothing wrong with that in a tower defense game, right? You're funny. As soon as they get into a lobby, they will A, brag about how good their outfit is to other players for hours, or B, they will be AFK where they are clearly seen for hours. That's legit all they do. They just server hop just to show off their outfits without playing the actual game itself. I don't know, in my opinion, they're not doing anything wrong, but I do find doing this for hours is kind of weird. I don't know what to say about that. But hey, I'm gonna give it to cosplayers. They do have some pretty sick outfits, and they also got good taste. Next up is number 8, the fan. When a partner, admin, or even when Telelantric, the owner, joins, everyone asks for a free crate or joins your game with the best overpowered towers so that the partner can carry them. And once they join, they will not play the game at all and just ask questions to waste even more of the admin or the owner's time. But I do love you guys. The TEDWA family will always have a special place in my heart. As for our favorite bacon hair person, the noob. The noob that joins only the hardest maps with the players that only have a way better loadout than them. As soon as they lock into a match with their friends, the noob only holds the easiest and most basic towers from legit speakerman, cameraman, and car speakerman, camera woman, and speaker helicopter, or even worse, the medic cameraman on the maps that doesn't stun units. Now that is the most annoying thing you could possibly possibly ever see in a basic map that doesn't have any skibidi toilet that doesn't stun whatsoever. This should tell you that using a medic in those kinds of maps, for an example, both Toilet City and Desert, is just a waste of time to use and a waste of a tower slide. I'm not gonna lie. Avoid the noob as much as possible. If they are in the perimeter of a really difficult map, use this inspect feature as much as possible, or really just before you get into a game. Number 10, the troll. Now this guy who places their towers away from the road and upgrades them. I know, it's really, that sentence alone instantly annoyed a lot of you guys. Now, see, what the troll does, he pretends to be dumb as if they are not doing anything wrong, right? That's the trick here. They could place an AoE tower. You know, that does area damage, like the upgraded Titan speakerman if you upgrade him to like tier 2 or level 2, or even any other Titans like the mythics. Or how about the expensive secret agent, right? And the troll just places him completely away from the road. Overall, this is just a cursed player who loves messing things up for everyone. So as soon as you see this guy placing towers right outside and completely away from the roads, not helping a single person in sight, you might as well slash lobby as soon as you see this guy. So if I ever see anybody on this list, just know I got a special friend that might want to, I don't know, let's say meet you.